Hello, I am Bert Janssen. Welcome back to the series of short videos in which I explain the book, The Organizing Principle, There Are No Coincidences. In the previous video, I have talked about the shapes and geometries known as mandalas that are generated by our unconscious when it expresses itself from its deepest level. These mandalas are, as we have seen, archetypal, with squaring the circle at their core. Around 1926, Carl Gustav Jung realizes that these mandalas have an equivalent in alchemy, where it is known as the lapis, the stone of the wise, or the philosopher's stone. This philosopher's stone is the central symbol of alchemy. It symbolizes perfection, enlightenment, and heavenly bliss. The philosopher's stone is the most sought after goal in Western alchemy, and for the alchemist, the consummation of the magnum opus, the great work. According to the alchemists, once you have created the philosopher's stone, you will have done the great work. So, you do not have to find the philosopher's stone, you have to create it, which I find a very interesting concept. Numerous great minds have been captivated by this philosopher's stone, and many of them have written about it. One of them is Michael Meyer, counselor to Rudolf II of Habsburg, and a very learned and seasoned alchemist. In his book Atalanta Fugiens, which was published in 1617, you will find the following image, emblem 21. The text that goes with it says, "Make of a man and a woman a circle, then a quadrangle. Out of this a triangle. Make again a circle, and you will have the stone of the wise." Because of the use of a square and a circle, many people think this is squaring the circle, which it is not, obviously. Although emblem 21 does not show squaring the circle, the idea of squaring the circle being involved in the creation of the philosopher's stone is seen in the light of everything we have learned so far, very conceivable. Let's have a look and start with perfect squaring the circle. So, the philosopher's stone is indeed based on squaring the circle, only not in an obvious and immediately visible way. Let's go back to the text accompanying emblem 21. Thus is made the stone, which thou canst not discover unless you, through diligence, learn to understand this geometrical teaching. The word teaching is used, which means that we have to learn something. Let's start all over again and follow the words while ignoring the emblem. Make of a man and a woman a circle, then a quadrangle. Since squaring the circle is indeed involved, we can take these words as an instruction to construct squaring the circle. Out of this, a triangle. In other words, construct a triangle using both the circle and the square. Make again a circle, and you will have the stone of the wise. What we have got now is a very intriguing drawing, showing that squaring the circle is at the core of the philosopher's stone. This episode was planned to be released on Sunday, 19 July 2020. The night before, 18 July 2020, I went out to take some photos of the comet Neowise. This is one of them. The line you see is the International Space Station, which shows as a line because of the 2-second exposure time. More interesting is the comet itself and its position in relationship to the 2 stars that are part of the Great Bear constellation. I find this curious coincidence amazing, but then again, there are no coincidences. Let's go back to the original episode. The same squaring the circle can be found in the landscape, in ancient sites, in more modern cathedrals, in squares and quads, and at the heart of Jung's mandalas. Squaring the circle is indeed archetypal. It is generated by our unconscious, but it can also incite our unconscious to talk to us. It can help to shape our state of mind in such a way that information from the unconscious can flow freely into the conscious, giving it access to absolute knowledge and giving us the opportunity to experience premonition, precognition, remote viewing, etc. We can know the cards. We can know what is around the corner. We can know the future. The question is, how actively do we need to get involved in order to let this happen? Do we need to meditate on squaring the circle? Do we have to listen to it, eat it, drink it? In the following video, I will answer these questions. I see you there.